Hello and welcome back to the channel. We have just received the first look at The Boys Season 4 in the medium of a trailer. It's not particularly long, running at around a minute and a half. I'm incredibly excited. I'm all caught up with The Boys and Gen V, which was incredibly good. I'm very interested to see where this season's going to take us. I've seen a couple of the leaks involving Homelander and a new superhero. I believe her name was something like Gunpowder. I don't know if it was gunpowder. She had a bunch of guns with American flags. Something to do with munitions. But that being said, let's get into the actual trailer because I'm incredibly excited to see what Season 4 has in store for us. Okay, Homelander in his office. Flat.
Rome. Greece. All democracies fail
Okay, I thought we were going to international.
because people are fucking stupid.
I do love their relationship.
But if you crush the masses, who builds your monuments?
I'll
Who
play.
comes to you?
Oh, MM's got a new look.
The people will tear it apart themselves.
This is one thing I'm
Just
going to see,
imagine a little.
like, with the duality of Homelander's fans versus Starlight's. This is
Then
going to be really
you get to swoop
interesting.
in, be the one saving it,
That's
Like Caesar.
like Caesar.
Who's she? Oh, there's Ryan. This is the new lass I'm talking about. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Christ.
Oh, hell.
Who wants their balls crushed?
Jesus.
Your team
Ryan as well, man.
code name again?
The boys.
Oof. Who came up with that shit?
Oh my god, man. Well, okay. That was a pretty short look at the new season, but we got some pretty interesting moments there. I think... I mean, I'm not really sure where to start, so I will do a quick disclosure. If any of you are comic fans and there's something that I'm clearly missing and I'm uninformed of, I have not read the comics of The Boys, any of them, so do not judge me on that point. However, that trailer was really insightful, I think, onto the focus of this season, very much the contrasting between, again, The Boys and Homelander, of course, but... I'm interested to see this divide with Starlight and Homelander's supporters, as that's something we got a glimpse at in the end of last season. I'm very interested to see what kind of road that's going to take us down, especially with now the thing with Victoria Newman and Bob Singer. It very much seems that Homelander's supporters are against Newman, if the Gen V is any kind of inclination as to that. I'm interested to see if any characters from Gen V will tie into this plot. I feel like it's probably more than likely they will in some way or another. We didn't see much of Starlight or Huey in this trailer. I'm assuming that's deliberate. MM has a new look. He's gone beardless, I believe. And we got a couple of glimpses at the old classic characters. But what I'm really interested in is Ryan. That short clip there we saw of him throwing, I think, a person at a building. I'm very interested in Ryan. Ryan, I think, is going to become a lot more central to the plot in this season. And I'm incredibly interested to see how/what they're going to do with him and Homelander. If that scene with Homelander covered in blood has anything to do with Ryan, if Ryan saw that, what that means for the future. Because I think the future of Homelander is dependent on what happens to his son. And I'm very interested to see what happens with him, as well as that also being tied in with Butcher, because obviously Ryan is Becca's kid. But yeah, all in all, really solid trailer. We don't have a huge amount to go off from that. It's kind of just giving us little teasers for what to expect. But boy, am I ready for Season 4. I can't wait to get into it. I'm incredibly excited. But yeah, roll on The Boys Season 4. Hopefully it will exceed the quality of the previous few seasons. Oh, and one thing I cannot fail to mention, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I know a lot of people will like him from The Walking Dead. I myself have not watched The Walking Dead. His character's interesting. I wonder if he's got anything to do with Grace Mallory. I'd assume that they would have some form of connection based on how Dean Morgan was communicating with Butcher. It seemed like old friends reuniting, and if that's the case, then I imagine that he's got a connection with Mallory, and I'm interested in what that is, if that has again anything to do with anything that has happened in Gen V. There are a lot of different things that could happen in this, but yeah, those are my thoughts on the trailer. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I thought it was really cool. Not much to talk about in terms of where I think it's going to go, but yeah. Roll on the Boys season 4. That was amazing.